What is going on, everybody? Mr. Sly back here. We have an interesting one going on today. Brothers, there is a viral video making the rounds. What is happening? Regina Daniels is on the internet crying, saying she's tired of domestic V. But let's get this straight. This video in question, we do not see Nwoko. We do not see any proof. We do not see any injuries. All we see is tears and sympathy. Sorrow, tears and blood. That's all we see. Tears and sympathy. Now, don't get me wrong. Domestic V is serious. But when allegations come out without evidence, we must question the timing. We must question the motive. And we must seek the truth. So today, guys, let's talk about how this kind of thing can ruin men's life, especially in a world whereby men are already seen as guilty automatically before trial. With that being said, roll the tape. So it says, breaking news, Regina Daniels' marriage with Nwoko is over. She and billionaire Nwoko have broken up. Regina has moved out of the house. She said she can no longer stand the domestic V in the house. According to her, she is being treated as nothing. She moved to their house and the husband sent people to forcefully bring her back. He treats her as if she's just a small baby and she can no longer take it. This is sad. Please pray for her. Let's watch this video because somebody said, nah, this video. So roll the tape, please.
Calm down. Did anything happen to my sister? In this house. In this house. Okay. In Nwoko's house.
No.
In Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am a queen.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't forgive water now. Don't forgive water. Just relax.
I better give her water, Daria.
Just wait.
I actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait.
Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine this?
We are begging you, please. Please,
Now go inside this fight. Now go inside this fight. Mama, you never. Basami, calm down. Basami, don't do. You don't do. Okay, make a gesture. I tell you what, use your gun. Basami, calm down, please.
Now, we've all saw this rancor, saw this animalistic display of, non-courteous attitude from both sides. First of all, she said something. She said, in Nwoko's house, she is nothing. In her house, she's a queen. She can't stand the V anymore. That is a heavy allegation. If she's coming out to say this now, my question is, when this has been going on, where are the bruises? When this was going on, where was the report? Where is the police report you filed detailing what you have been experiencing in the hands of Chief Ned? So my question is, why is this now surfacing? After all the years of luxury? After all the years of political exposure? Because she's now the head of the Senators' Wives Association. After all the expensive vacation, if something has been happening for years, my question is, why didn't we see signs earlier? Why is it now that the attention is shifting and she's requesting and shouting that she can't go back to his place? I tell you guys, I've been on this platform for over 3 years and I share my story actively with you guys. I tell you guys the story. I said, over time back then, I used to cohabitate with this chick who was the daughter of a single mother. And at times, this babe could display the same aggressive attitude when she see her single mama they display. she go snort my body. Small thing she go don't para. Small thing she go don't vex. Small thing she go don't grab me. Small thing she go want fight. They get physical. And back then, I would try calm things down. Say, okay, no, you know me, Ajebo, I want to be speaking English. No, we can't do things this way. Let us settle in love. The babe go dey para. Later now, yes, say this babe go dey tell story, a different story to her friends for school. Say, at the hammer. I be like, how come? You know, say it took my own neighbors who were coming in from time to time to settle the issue when she go dey para give me, to now go and cleanse my name and say, no, we did the when things they sup. Now this babe they charge follow our guy. So guys, I say it and I say it again. Men must question emotional evidence. As men, we are taught to protect and provide, but never to question. I'm telling you right now, I'm doing this video right now. I can bet you a lot of people come on the comment and say, how dare you say this? Oh, you can say she's crying. Once a woman cries, the society switches off its brain and switches on its emotion. It's simple. Meanwhile, that single accusation she's making right now can cost Nwoko's job. Yes, you can say the senator in Nigeria, nothing can happen. It can cost him his reputation. This guy is an international businessman. He doesn't do business in the market. He's an international businessman, and you know, say Oyibo people, they don't joke with this kind of thing. It can ruin his reputation. It can ruin his family. And let's not forget, men get mental health too. It can ruin his sanity. That is why I always tell men, do not react emotionally to every sub story. I can never forget, I did a video some time ago of one girl who came out to say her boyfriend was this and that. He wasn't supporting the child. He wasn't doing this. He was not crying. Thank you, Davido, for supporting us. Only for evidence to come out a month later where she was telling the boyfriend he will never see his child again and she will make sure she ruins his reputation. I tell guys, demand facts, ask for evidence, because sympathy destroys logic, and logic is the only thing that protects men. I say it again, sympathy destroys logic, and logic is the only thing that protects men. Let's talk about the double standard. You see, in the society of Nigeria we live in now, it is wrong for a man to come out and complain. If a man came out to complain and say, my babe, they hammer me for household, she's a change and follow me for household, what will they tell him? They will tell him, Baba, take her like that now. You be man, take her like that. Don't be man, you be. But once babe cry like this, come public, what will they say? You are a bad guy. You are a this. You are a that. That is the problem we have right now. That is what I call trial by social media. Let's not forget, this same Nwoko was financing her lifestyle. This same Nwoko was taking her on trips. This same Nwoko was giving her everything. Now suddenly he's a monster. You can see her right here. She's kneeling down to thank him for all he has done for her. That is her mother right there, who was also a big benefactor, enjoying everything coming out from Nwoko, from his pocket, from his purse, the fame, the money, the trips. If he truly was the monster that she is, that she says she ran away from his household because that is who she has been not in his house, why did she stay silent for this long? Why are there no past reports? Why are there no legal documentations? Why is it that the only thing we are getting is tears? Thorough tears and blood. Why is it that that's all we are getting? I ask again. This is making no sense. Making no sense.
Wait. Shame on you.
No, you're still as valuable.
Nwoko's house.
No.
In Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable.
This will not say you are still available for waiting. I must say something. There is a big danger with false allegations. False accusations kill men slowly. Men lose business deals due to false allegations. Men lose public respect due to things like that. Men lose peace due to things like that. And when the truth comes out later, the society does not apologize. They just move on to the next trending scandal. A man's image is like a glass. Everyone must accept this. A man's image is like a glass. Once cracked, you can never truly fix it. So every time a woman comes on scene to cry online without giving us that piece of evidence, without showing us that police report she made without showing us that evidence we needed to see all along, when all we were seeing was her flying across the world. When she comes out and she doesn't show us all of this and just says, believe me cause I am crying, men need to say, show us evidence. That's what I'm saying. So brothers, you must learn this lesson. Your woman's character matters more than her beauty. Because when Nwoko went to marry this girl, he was looking at her beauty. Young, beautiful, you can see them down here on the right. He was looking at her beauty. Your woman's character matters more than her fame. Your woman's character matters more than her social status. If she comes from chaos, of which apparently, Regina Daniel's mother is a single mother. If she comes from chaos, it will bring chaos into your life. If she's trained in manipulation, you use emotion as a weapon. Before you give her your last name, before you give her your money, before you give her your peace, study her temperament. Don't just listen to what she says. Watch what she does when she's angry. See, I believe Nwoko must have seen some of this kind of attitude of her flaying up and shouting, but he never did anything. But now he's thinking about it, that this girl has gone to the public to go and expose him. The best thing he can do is to send his mates to come and beg her to come back home and not disgrace him. And what is she saying? She's nothing in the house. She's something in her house. What are you saying? Guys, we must look at the bigger picture. What is happening here is bigger than Regina Daniels. It's about a system that demonizes men by default and glorifies females once they are out on social media shouting like this. And that is very dangerous. That is very dangerous, because once men lose faith in fairness, they lose faith in the society. And when that happens, chaos follows. Make Nigeria great again, MNMJ. Let's be honest, this is not just about Nwoko. This is about every man watching this right now who could be falsely accused tomorrow. I used to cover a channel called the Justice Court. I stopped because of copyright from them. But we saw so many men who were brought to court by their babes on false accusations, only for the judge to break it down and expose what was going on. So I round up by telling you this. Men need to protect their peace, men. Protect your name. Don't let emotions destroy your logic. And if you're in a toxic relationship, just walk away early, guys. Break away real quick. Don't let it get to the point whereby your silence becomes your guilt. Because what happens is, in a toxic relationship, what happens is this: you are browbeaten, you are talked down on by the babe you are there with. What eventually happens is you just stay quiet. You can't tell anybody what's going on. You're just quiet there. So any story she goes out to spin about you becomes the truth. I've seen it, I've lived it, and I'm telling you, this is Make Nigeria Great Again. Mr. Sly in here, guys. If you need consultation, personal advice, discussion, love, marriage, dating, finance, anyone as the case may be, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. +234 703 452 4720. With that being said, do you believe what she's saying? Or do we need to see evidence, or just conclude based on her shouting on Twitter? It is what it is. I'm out.